What have you guys been up to?
Honestly, just not much since Australia. Australia was a lot. We had dinner with Joey. Got his revenge.
What the fuck?
I just remember
like you thought like I wouldn't notice. Like, I noticed immediately.
So
Sweet revenge.
I just remembered this as I was just like talking. I was like, oh yeah, that happened. We caught up to Kevin in Australia. Unfortunately, you chose to go home early, Connor.
Early? No. I left when we were done working. You guys wanted to dilly-dally around and fuck around and spend the company money.
We wanted to catch up with some quality time.
I was spending time with my family, actually.
And family.
Friends.
Yeah.
Family.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where's my family there? Nowhere. You guys have family in Australia. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, so we had dinner with Kevin, and I remember we were getting the bill, and we were discussing how we should split the bill.
Yeah.
And Joey, I look over at Joey, and he just has the most devious look on his face.
I was like Mr. Burns in that shit.
Because I was talking to Kevin. It was like, okay, the bill comes to this much. All right, let me split it. Look over to Joey. Joey looks over to me, and he's like, "Shall we put this on the trash taste card?"
Of course. I thought I'd paid Joey back, but it turns out I typed in the wrong PayPal email address.
Yeah. So we went to the Cold Ones grog party while we were in Australia.
Yeah.
And we and Connor was talking to some people about that, the girls bar situation, which was hilarious. You guys loved it.
Yeah.
Great.
And then
they loved it more.
They loved it more importantly.
This is filmed before the awards, but I'm guessing it's going to have won an award.
I fucking hope
moments.
so.
It's all about the reveal. It's all about. I held on to that for like 2 months.
Yeah.
I'm telling you.
But yeah, we were discussing that, and then Connor was like, "All right, fine, I'll pay you back right now." And then
No. I said I had paid you back.
oh yeah, it was like, "No, what do you mean? I already paid you back." And then I was like, "Okay." So I checked my PayPal, nothing.
And I was like, "What the fuck? I sent the money."
Yeah, and then Connor turns out sent it to the wrong email.
So you just sent it to a random Joey.
I sent $150 to some random person. So that's gone.
Oh my god!
Is that instant karma compilation?
Yeah, I think so.
I had no idea that happened. Actually.
So, but what I'm learning from this is that Gaunt has benefited from this situation.
Yeah,
we
I have to go.
Whoa! I'm just there as a passive observer.
You didn't protest the payment of neither of these.
I love it. Let me bring
me
up.
and Joey need to have a spoils on you.
Yeah, we really do. I love as well the immediate message we got.
Yeah. So what happened is Joey was like, okay, let's put it on the trash taste card. And I was like, well, Joey, I'm going to be Joey's friend here. And I'm going to be like, he deserves his karma, whatever. We'll see.
Yeah, because you got a fucking good meal. I saw the bill.
I know.
What the fuck did you guys eat?
I was trying to be a good friend
What
here.
the hell did you guys eat?
I was being
This
like...
bill came out to like $1,500. Were you guys eating caviar?
No, it was 1,000 Australian.
That's what the heck? That's like 2,000.
And then I got a message from Connor immediately after paying the bill, who he just said, bastards.
Joey.
And then he said, better get a video or photo for the pod.
Yeah.
And we have one photo. One blurry photo. Muna put it up.
Wow.
Gart looks photoshopped in.
Why do you got to get a video if you're spending it on the company card.
So we didn't break any of the rules. We got a photo. There were two core stakeholders in the business.
Beautiful photo of Kevin and my sister.
And I mean, we had a meeting with the highly decorated, critically acclaimed anime composer Kevin Penkin, as well. This was clearly a business. But do you know how many awards he's won, Connor?
Yeah.
How many have I paid for? I funded half his career.
I just there was this moment where I think Joey, when we were playing the bill, Joey's like, I wonder if Connor's gonna notice. We punch in the pin code within like 0.1 seconds of us punching in the pin code.
Smell it.
Connor, we get a message from Connor.
Would I know? Of course I'd know this. I'm not a buffoon like you, Joey.
Connor's just calling our accountant. Cancel this right now.
We have credit card fraud. I'm not in Australia right now. This can't be done.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you guys had a good meal. What was the meal? What'd you eat? At least tell me what you ate.
We went to the restaurant that we went to last year in Australia with the forbidden bread. Do you remember
That one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bastards. The one restaurant that I would actually go back to in Australia.
Yeah.
We had the forbidden bread rolls or whatever the hell they were called. With
I don't know why they
the
were
butter of the gods or something.
I don't know why they were forbidden originally, and then I tasted them, and apparently only royalty ate this beforehand or something like
Yeah,
that.
I felt like I was committing a sin eating these.
Yeah.
like
That bread is
taste
so fire.
good.
Yeah, and then I had one taste. I was like, "Holy shit! This is why it's forbidden. Peasants can't touch this bread." Okay,
And also because it costs $1,000 fucking dollars. Jesus.
it is always like okay. There is okay. I would say the forbidden bread was worth the hype, but I always get sus right whenever someone goes to like a fancy restaurant. And you know, all they can talk about was okay. This meal costs this much. But that bread though, man, that bread just hit different. And they don't talk about the rest of the whatever Michelin star meal.
That was literally the meal I had with you at the British one, the Michelin star.
Oh yeah.
The bread was godlike.
Yeah, the
And it was
Heston
heavy.
Blumenthal
Yeah,
one,
it was heavy and there was lots of it.
Yeah.
And it was
Yeah.
the best. It was the only thing I remember.
Yeah. Well, it's the only thing I remember about this dish. After the bread, it just like time skips to. I got King Crimson to like. We should use the company card.
I mean, listen, the bread was good. If only you could have brought me a slice pack or something, I would have been happy, right?
Wouldn't have been the same without the freshly baked.
It tasted
forbidden
even
bread.
better knowing it was on the company card.
That was the sweetest spice for Joey.
What is it? What's
Revenge.
the cheap show quote? It was like, the secret ingredient is crime. It's like, okay. I've been going to this yakitori restaurant for a very long time now. And the owner, they absolutely don't like foreigners there.
Okay.
I've had to whip out the Tanaka multiple times to get the reservation. And I've been there multiple times where someone will come in, foreigner, they'll be like, oh, no, we're full. And then a Japanese person will come in literally right after, because I'm right next to the door.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, yeah, right there. So but they have an English menu, which is counterintuitive, right? So it's my favorite yakitori spot. And I must have gone like 20, 25 times. And I've desperately tried to be like the chef to notice me. Because I'm like, please respect me as a customer who comes back all the time.
Yeah.
And finally, after going about this month, I think I've gone like 6 times.
Jesus.
Because it's so fucking fire that it's so good that I'm not sure if the xenophobia makes it taste better or worse, but it's so fire. No one has ever cooked chicken like that in my life. It's just literally a chicken breast. It changed. It's like that meme where it's like, I literally don't understand. You're like, this is everything to me. And I finally went. And then the first time I come in, they normally always ask me for my name. The chef comes out. He's like, all right, here you go. He's like, go sit down. I was like, no name. He's like, go sit down. He's like, where do you want to sit? I was like, where do I want to sit? This is crazy, unheard of level.
The chef's like, I only meet so many white Tanakas.
Because like the past like 6 times, he'd always smirk, and I'd always say like hi to him, and I'd always be like, oh, long time no see. I'd be like, the food's fire. So good, man. Crushed it. And so finally, he's super chill towards me now. After like 30 times of going,
It's like a dating sim. You know, you've
Genuinely,
gone
like, I
enough
had to do
times
the
where you're-
interaction, the
Yeah, you
same
have to do the
fucking-
interaction over and over again to get the gauge up.
Yeah.
And this dude for the first 15 times I went, wouldn't crack a smile, wouldn't even look at me. And now I finally got it on the point where he'll have a little chat with me now.
It's literally that Gantz meme of like, you ain't white boy.
I think so. He's like, this guy's not so bad.
Yeah.
This guy's chill.
Hell yeah.
And then
That's always the best feeling as well, especially when you can like bring like a friend or something and you're like, I know a place. This guy right here, him and I are homies.
This guy sorts us out. No worries about it.
Yeah, he'll sort us out.
the
It's all good.
ultimate final step is if I walk in without a reservation, if he'll figure it out for me. That's like the final final boss of schmoozing.
You're
your
gonna have to
way.
like purchase the DLC for that one.
Yeah.
I mean, God knows how much I spend. It's pretty like it's like middle tier yakitori price wise.
Right.
It's not like a course. It's like you can order as much I gotta take you guys actually.
I feel like that's the best because I've been to some. There are certain things like sushi and yakitori where I feel like the best experience I've had is that middle range.
It's so fun.
Because when you go to like such high range, I'm just like,
I'm not enough of a food snob to like appreciate
Exactly,
this. Yeah.
exactly. I don't really appreciate this or whatever fine ingredients you're adding to this for this experience. It just kind of tastes very similar.
Dude, it's literally just chicken and salt, and I don't know how the hell he does it, but everything tastes insane. But they're always sold out of everything by the time I arrive.
Right.
So like, they sell chicken wings. I've never seen them. I don't know.
That's because they're the best. Because when you said chicken breast, I'm like, of course the chicken breast is left over. Nobody wants.
No. Because they have like, you go in and then they have like 3 different types of chicken you can choose from. They're like, this is the chicken from Aomori. It's the best one. This one, and then when you order the like negima, for example, they'll give you like a piece of the thigh, breast, and something else with a negima. It's so good. And I don't know how he has like the perfect crisp on it, like crackling. On the chicken.
Damn.
It's godlike.
Doesn't matter where the chicken comes from, though.
Hey, when you taste this, you'll be like, he's on something. Okay. This man is cooking something.
Okay.
And they do this one day. I took Chris recently because Chris loves it too. This one dish with it, he literally just yakitori's cheese.
Like a block of cheese?
It's literally just a block. It's like the only like weird thing I like. Cause like normally, okay, here's the deal. If you're at a yakitori place and they have like a million things that they'll put cheese on, you're probably in like the wrong spot, I'd say. Because a lot of places just don't do that. Maybe they'll do like a pork with cheese or like asparagus with cheese.
Sure.
Sometimes they do like that, but that's like normally it. But if they start fucking around with cheese like crazy, you're normally in like a really weird or cheap
They're
place,
trying to
I'd
mask
say.
something.
Yeah. So normally I don't go for it, but they're just one thing on the menu. The only thing that involves cheese is just literally a smoked block cheese, they'll yakitori it.
Yeah.
And it's so good. And they didn't have it. And Chris was about to have like a aneurysm when I told him they were sold out.
It's like, no cheese.
Well, yeah, because it's one of those restaurants where they buy only the amount like really they need for the day. So like, and it closes at like 9 p.m.
Okay.
So if you,
So is it like a lunchtime place?
no, it opens from 5 and they normally sell out by 9.
Holy fuck.
Holy shit.
That must be good then.
It's so fire.
That's how you know this place is like popping off.
Yeah.
It's getting more popular too, and I'm like, no, because I used to be able to like reserve the day before, and I have to do like 4 days before.
It's all those TikToks.
And
I
people-
found this hidden gem in Tokyo, and by next week it's
Have
like,
you ever had yakitori
Listen,
cheese? Well, you can at this
And
place.
people always ask me, they're like, oh, can you tell me like the place, like the restaurant? I'm like, well, I go there like every day, so no. It's not that I don't want you to go; it's that I don't want it to be.
no,
like
it
a
is
fan.
that I don't want you to go
Well,
as well.
listen, I'm not trying to gatekeep. I just don't want it to be a fan meetup when I go to my joint.
I'll happily say I am trying to gatekeep.
Yeah, I'm trying to gatekeep that shit. I'm like, no, this is my safe space. Fuck you guys.
Sometimes there's nothing more sacred to me than just a nice meal.
Yeah.
There are some restaurants where for me, I just feel at home there.
I mean, also, I like in Japan, I normally ask if I tell people publicly. I normally like to ask the guy, like, is it cool if I tell people? Because I don't want them to be like, holy shit, where did all these fucking foreigners come from?
Yeah.
Which a lot of them will be
I
like,
have to crank my xenophobia up to an 11.
no, genuinely, there are places that will be like, oh yeah, you want to promote it? Oh, awesome. He's like, and then I'm like, oh, you get a lot of foreigners. He's like, maybe don't do that. And you're like, oh, okay.
It's like, you know what? I don't like money.
Yeah, it's just a lot of them are like money or dealing with foreign customers who I don't really understand as well.
Yeah,
it's like I'll just like comfort, comfort.
Most people say with comfort anyway.